In this video, I'm going to show you how I made my net hoop tunnel or row cover for my delicate vegetables that were always getting eaten by caterpillars. Okay, here's our seed tray. And here are the flowers, the tejetes. And over here we have our acelgas and the spinach and a few tomato plants that came up from out of nowhere as a nice little bonus surprise. Now I've just kind of dug them out. Take some for now, put them in these little trays here, and I'll take them down to the garden for some planting. Big day today. I have to thank all 346 of you at time of recording for clicking on that subscribe button. It is 1 year since I started my YouTube Brian's Green Garden channel, and thank you to all of you out there who subscribed, and thank you to everyone who's watching. And I'm really looking forward to year number 2. If you haven't already, click subscribe. Okay, so before anything, let's get down some of this aged horse manure and compost mix I got. Work that in a little bit with my rake here. Now comes the rebar moment. I bought a long piece of rebar. Professor cut it up for me and into these manageable lengths. So let's get these into the ground. Now I have a lot of odds and ends, bits and pieces, leftovers from the irrigation system, and it was a happy coincidence. These little hoses fit perfectly over the rebar. Now you want to make sure your hoops are more or less the same height. Just eyeballing it here. Well, this hose got a little kinked, but I can make that work. Okay, before I plant, I'm going to go through here and look for any of those cutworms that might be living in here. Using my little precision tool here to look for them. If you haven't checked out my video on Bacillus thuringiensis, how to combat caterpillars. Oh, look, here's one. Here's one that almost got away. Yeah, check out the video on the Bacillus. Okay, let's get these into the ground. Put them in, pack them in, and water them in. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. Here's the anti-insect cloth. I picked this up in France. It's about 1.6 meters by 5. Now I just used some wood that I had lying around the garden to secure the netting. But to tell you the truth, if I were to do it again, and I definitely will be doing it again, I'd think of a better way, because the wood actually put a couple little holes in the net. Maybe use some clips and attach the netting to the hose itself. Okay, well, here we have it. Doesn't look like much now, but with the protection of this net, keeping the moths and the butterflies off of it, you get something like this 6 weeks later. I don't know what it is, but I've always had problems with growing spinach, and this is the best spinach that I've ever had, and the Swiss chard just looks fantastic. And one way you can tell, first of all, no holes obviously, but look at the growth point where it comes out of the center there. Just a beautiful little leaf after beautiful little leaf. For example, look at that. The color of these, it's incredible. There's prize winner spinach. And just still more beautiful growth coming out there. Well, there you have it. My first time using an insect net hoop cover, row cover, whatever you want to call it. And definitely not my last. I'll be doing that again and again and again. Thanks for watching.